Hello y'all, welcome back to another episode of RNS. It has been a while since I've been here. The past couple of weeks past 4 weeks, I've been working on that Off to Netherlands video, apart from college, I guess. So I really haven't been here in a while. And Sure actually has been playing. There's a couple of things that have happened. And we'll go through some of them, but I'm sure that will show those at some point as well. First thing, I logged onto the server and I saw this and I was like, what the heck? We have clearly there's some trident farm going on somewhere. I haven't seen that. I don't know where it is and how impressive it is, but this is very nice. We certainly haven't got a shortage of tridents now. I've never seen this. This is oh. The point is that they can't escape from here, and that they stick there. But clearly that's not the case. Oh well. I think because they're stepping off and then they're on top of the carpet already, so it should ideally be one block further still, but I don't know, maybe something to test. Then another thing Sure did was work on the path. I'm not going to show you because it's quite nice, and it's also not finished yet, so maybe we'll go through that when it's finally finished. And then the final thing that I noticed that Sure has been doing is more villagers. We've wanted to expand the villager trading hall for a while now, and seems like steps have been taken to make that happen. And I logged on a couple of days ago to look at the state of things before I started recording a new episode, and I saw the work on the villagers and I got inspired. And as you can see, I already made the hallway quite a bit longer here. And I already spent quite some time designing a new version of the trading hall. It'll be newer, it'll be better, and it'll certainly be longer. And I think that will be the main focus of this video. I've also collected all the blocks we will need for this project, so I think I'm just going to build it, and then I'll get back to you when it's done, and then we can take a look at my new design. Well, I think I finished the trading hall as far as I intended to finish it, so let's take a look, shall we? How convenient that we have this automatic door here, with which we can reveal my work very nicely. Alright. It looks similar, but it's the same but better, I feel like. Anyway, let's go through it. First, the first part. The only change basically is the floor here. We got this red pattern. In my original design, I already had this, but with red carpet, and the nylium didn't exist yet, and it still was a bit harsh. But now I've got this dark oak logs as well. Then on the other side, we have basically the same again, except that there's no villagers here yet. And here we got our mending boy. Very nice. I haven't changed a whole lot, actually, except this wall was... yeah, there are some details. And as you can see, I also added some greenery here and there. That's very nice. And then let's look at the nicest part, which is this middle section here. I don't know how I got the idea, but we have 12 villagers here, and I knew we needed about 12 villagers more. So I thought, well, let's just double it, and then put them against each other. And then there's this middle part where we can do something else. And this is my idea, just widen it a bit, and then make little nooks. Here we have the enchanting nook, and here we have the storage nook with a nice little sugarcane farm / display. This is not very efficient at all, but it just looks nice. And then occasionally it will fire as well. Maybe we get to hear it even now, because they're almost done. And we got a clock, so now you don't... Like, I've walked outside so many times to see what time it is, but now we got it. Actually, functional use of a clock in Minecraft, who would have thought? And yeah, I think this turned out really nice actually, because like there's so many things to look at, so many details, but it's still quite easy on the eyes. And like this andesite and red terracotta, it matches so nicely. And then the crimson stems, what do you call it? Yeah, crimson stem, I know my things. It's just some nice carpet, you know, type deal. What else do we have? Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Here you see the roof, how I did it originally. And you got like the stone arches and then the wooden roof on top of it, essentially, even though we're underground. But how I did it on that side, you can see it already. I got the arches and I made them sort of into flying arches. And then the wood roof above it is actually higher. So you can see that there's a lot more space here. And then I got also this detail with the trapdoors there. And like if you look at it from just like when you're walking through it and looking ahead, you cannot really see a difference at all. But if you look up, it does look a bit different. And I haven't changed it on this side yet because I hadn't really decided if I like this. But let me know if you like this. Oh yeah, another thing is that like here it becomes wider, but it actually, like, the roof stays the same, or at least almost the same. So yeah, I think that's nice as well. So yeah, let me know if you like those arches, or if it's like a bit too much and that this is just fine. I think having recorded this bit now, I feel like we definitely should go for this, because this, yeah, it does look nicer, even though it's very subtle. Oh yeah, and I built this, but the thing is, it's not actually functional yet. I wanted to wait with that. First I wanted to build the rest. And I could make a fairly simple hopper collection system and then funnel it into one of these chests here. But I like symmetry, as you might be able to tell. And I would like to... I would like this farm to be symmetrical as well. So what I want to do is that there are hoppers beneath here that equally divide all the sugarcane between this chest and this chest. And as it turns out, that's like actually kind of tricky. So we are also going to figure out how we're going to do that this episode. Before we do that though, Sure came by, looked at this, enjoyed it. Oh, one more detail. Like, before, I complained that there's like a rough andesite here, and that it really doesn't really fit with the rest of the room, and now I added these andesite details, and here as well, and I think that solves it perfectly, and now it's like not out of place at all. So yeah, I really like that. So yeah, Sure came by, and looked at it, and really liked it. And Sure apparently also, I showed you those tridents here. And Sure had a little gift for me. Would you look at that? 2 like fully enchanted books to put on tridents. Sure also had 2 tridents for me, but they couldn't actually find those, so I will get those at some point, but I don't have them yet. I already have, I got 1 trident, so that's nice, but not a second, so you know. Another thing I just I figured out, I was messing around in like a backup of the world, because well, I was going to add some rooms to this building as well, because like we got a couple of rooms, but this side is clearly not finished. And I had started designing this room here, but I also been messing around a bit with the rest of the build, yeah, rest of the base. And there were some ugly torches here, and as it turned out, I just like sneakily hid some lights there, and then put some lanterns there. And now there's no torches here anymore. That's very nice. Alright, let's take a look at the sugarcane farm thingy there. That is more for aesthetics than anything else, but you know. Alright, I've been working on this redstone for a while now, and I feel like I got a pretty nice system going. So let's go into the bowels of this thing and see what's going on. As you can see, there's quite some colorful redstone going on. It's always good to color code your redstone, especially if you, like here, have a very tight, packed things going on. So yeah, let's first start with the sugarcane farm itself. Here we have the sugarcane. It will grow, and eventually it will grow in front of the observers, which will see that. It will power this redstone and these blocks, and those blocks will in turn power these pistons, which will break the sugarcane. Then the sugarcane will fall down, which we will collect down here with these hopper minecarts. Ooh, they did it! Oh my god, it's working! Amazing. Anyway, as you saw, these hopper minecarts, they will go back and forth once as soon as the sugarcane is broken. I could very easily make it so that the minecarts will go back and forth like continuously, but it's always good to not have like continuously running redstone clocks, just like redstone stuff, if you can prevent it. And particularly with minecarts, they make noise as well. There's already plenty of noise in these in this trading hall, so yeah, it's good to have that only turn on when it's necessary. Also, for those that don't know, you might know that regular hoppers, they cannot, like I could not put regular hoppers here, because they cannot pick up items like more than a full block above them. So if there's something on top of this portal here, you could not pick it up with a regular hopper. But hopper minecarts can actually, and that is because, well, both hoppers and hopper minecarts can pick up exactly one block above them. But because hopper minecarts are actually slightly higher than regular hoppers, they can pick up things slightly above a block. And you can see that as well if I can get the right height going. Yeah, you can see it here, that the hopper minecart is just a bit higher than a normal block. Anyway, that's not really relevant. How I get this signal there is fairly simple. That's this purple line here. It's just like a bit of a delay. I want to make sure all the sugarcane has fallen down completely, and then it goes down here and triggers the hopper minecarts. Oh my god, this is such a mess to navigate. Okay, then the second part, the sugarcane will fall down here and it will go through these hoppers. And then we will get to this little neat part here with the lime green, which is the item divider. And I used the design from a YouTuber called EliTheWolf. I will put it in my description. This is a very neat system because it will make sure that, it will absolutely guarantee you that the items that go through this divider will be divided equally. So there's no bias at all there. Like with other designs, you might be able, like, if you throw in large quantities, it would like be equally divided. But if you put in one item every time, it will prefer one side every time. And this does not do that. And that this has some pretty clever redstone going on, because like if an item goes through here, this comparator will be powered, and well, I won't explain all of it, but essentially there's an item here in this hopper, and if an item goes through there, this comparator gets powered for long enough that this sugarcane will go over here, and then this redstone gets powered again, and it'll be stuck here, and then the next item that goes through. That is so hard to say. Hot dang. It will happen again, except this time the item will go from here to there, and if an item is on this side, it will power this comparator. So, and then like block this item hopper, which means that if there's an item here in this hopper, then it can't go down here and will end up stay up there. So that makes sure that even if you put in one at a time, it'll still divide them equally. And I tested it and it works beautifully. Then we still got these red and yellow parts, and these are fairly simple. They are both item elevators because, well, the hopper lines, they are all the way down here, but the point where they need to end up is up here. And yeah, I could use dropper elevators probably. That would maybe be a little more compact, but this is simpler to implement, I feel like. And these are also like identical little setups here. Yeah, what this does, by the way, this little rectangle here and down there as well, it's just as long as items are in here, it will start a clock. I can test that. And then it will put items into the elevator. Well, it's just some water, and it just goes here until it is empty, and then it stops automatically. This is a very neat little system, and I use it quite often, honestly. So, good little contraption to know. Alright, that's about it. I feel like I should go build this in survival now. Oh yeah, there's one thing I noticed before. I was messing around with like stuff here. There's water behind here, and I accidentally broke it. And now, if water would flow from here, what would you expect? You would expect it to break the sugarcane, right? And just flow down here. But this is what happens. It doesn't break the sugarcane. I would not have expected this at all. Now I wonder what happens if I put the glass back. Will it break, or will it just like flow over the sugarcane? Wild. I did not notice. Did any of you notice? Am I just dumb? Is this like classic Minecraft knowledge? I feel like it's not. It's a neat little quirk. Alright. Oh yeah, also how the water flows here. You see that it's like connected to these stairs, even though not really. Yeah. Weird Minecraft. Anyway, let's go build that in survival now. Alright, finish this room in survival now as well. It's a bit less nice looking because I just used stone, but it works, so whatever. One thing though, I've noticed I have become stuck in here. Like I already used spectator mode to move between here and there, but I thought I could like go up here, but there's no space and I cannot break this block because there's a lever underneath it. So I'm actually stuck here. This is the only way. And like this is also a big mess. So maybe, let's see, I should know where this is. Probably here. No, not here. Surely I got ender pearls somewhere. I got Eyes of Ender. Oh no, do I not have any ender pearls? I might actually not have any ender pearls in my travel bag. Why? It should be there, I think. Oh well. I guess we'll have to try a bit harder then. Okay, I guess we'll just brute force our way out. I don't wanna... Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, I can do this. I can just break this. And then I'm here. Okay. I need to finish this as well. I didn't think of that. Okay, let me finish this. Alright, should be good now. Should be fully functioning. And with that, I think this will be the end of the episode. Not too much shenanigans in this one, but yeah, did a lot. We've been productive. It feels real good to be playing actual Minecraft again after editing a long time, like spending a lot of time on editing. And actually I've been playing really quite a bit of Minecraft this week, and not only on this, because yeah, I designed this whole thing and built it, and also the redstone. I've also spent quite some time on this room, being creative, not here, obviously. And also another thing that will happen this month somewhere, but you will see what that will be. Oh, hi spider. I think that spider might be able to spawn on there. I don't know. How did you get up there? Anyway, let's find the bell and ring it. There's one here. Yay! You have something clever for now. After careful consideration, I've decided that I do not have something clever today.